keep watch 'cause the mail. You better keep watch 'cause the mailman's coming. Oh, you see. No better tonight. Peace, peace, peace. I figure I go live because I got a moment. I'm about to metaphysically crash out. I got some shit that need to be said. So I'm gonna wait one more minute before I get started. But I want to make sure that you all know that if you on this earth right now, you're very important to the things that are happening and about to happen. So let me say this, because I don't know who will catch this. And because I got music playing in the background, I'm not going to be able to repost this on YouTube. So I'll probably repost this on my Patreon. I know some people might be confused because I have a lot of platforms that I am posting content. Patreon is the vault that holds everything that's being censored and shadow banned. Substack is where you can find my decodings about the Memphis Stargate portal and cute winter boots on the ground. I'm not going to even get into that right now. But when you think winter boots, you use winter boots to walk through ice. Okay? I don't call myself an oracle because it's cute. This shit is hard. This shit is so hard. Being able to see the Akashic Records, being able to see people's demons, being able to see people's shadows, being able to see the shit that's happening right now while I'm talking. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Make sure that you really is riding for what you say you riding for. The shit that you like, comment on, and the post that you share. It is being kept in a cloud. Okay? It's being kept in a cloud. That means that humans are being herded. They're trying to see who is divergent and who isn't. We are in a frequency war right now. The eclipse that happened yesterday and the rituals that MTV did yesterday that I did not watch, let's go shift our timeline. See, when we collectively all pay attention to something, that leaves an imprint on our reality. Y'all, we got to get our shit together. If I'm talking to you, you know I'm talking to you. Get your shit together. Stop playing. Stop letting these people play with you. Stop letting toxic people play with you. Stop letting toxic systems play with you. We done been through games. Let me tell y'all something. The reason why for the last, 12 years, I don't eat sugar, none. That means no ice cream, no birthday cake, no pie, no pizzas, no cheese, no pork, no beef. I don't eat none of that shit. For a long time, I kept saying, I can't afford to eat better. And then I realized people out here are being deleted because of the stuff that they eating. What you put in your mouth, it's not going to be on the corporations and the people that's doing the manipulation. That shit is going to be all on you. So are you bringing karma into your life by what you put in your mouth? Are you bringing karma into your life by the people that you allow to put things in your ear? Stop playing. It's time to stop playing. When you stop playing with yourself, people will stop playing with you. And that's the first stage to shifting your reality. I'm not one to be played with. You know why my number's not big? Because I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm somebody who actually got these abilities that people be talking about. I'm somebody who has predicted everything that was going to happen in this world accurately since 2006. No matter what religion I was in, no matter what I believed, anything that I dreamed about, anything that I told y'all was going to happen, all of that shit happened. It's all on YouTube. I can't change the timestamps. My channel had 2 million views at one time. Now I'm demonetized. I can't even make a penny off any platform. Because I'm speaking the truth. Because I'm not with the shit. I'm not with playing the games. I'm so done with that. I'm done with that. You got to decide to be done with that. And if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, then do your research. Spend time doing research on what should I be focused on. We've been so focused on our looks, the external things, the material things, that the shit got us tired. They got us like hamsters on a hamster wheel. People are losing their lives because corporations are draining people, turning people into corpses. And I know sometimes you just got to get it how you live. Some people, you just live. Some people, you just got to go to work. It is the only way that you have been able to provide for yourself. The only reason why I'm not working is because I saw these timelines coming, and I stopped working in 2006 after I had my first near-death experience and saw what was going to happen. I had a whole time lapse of what was coming to the world, and I ain't been wrong yet. You will never see a video about camps in the Untamed Oracle with predictions that were inaccurate. Never. There are people that have been with me since day one. I was a Christian, Hebrew, Israelite, Buddhist, Muslim. I didn't know what the fuck I was looking for, but I knew I was trying to find my way out of belief systems that was keeping our soul reincarnated on the fucking version of the prison planet. You don't have to. You don't have to. Stop playing with yourself. Don't play with yourself. Take yourself seriously. Do that mean you need to have more fun? Yes, absolutely. You know what you need to do for you. If you ain't laughing enough, find some shit that's gonna make you laugh. Because obviously, I created the course. I created the course. Thank you. Turn pain into purpose. I created the course. Some people got the course and finished it and like are experiencing a different version of reality. Some people got the course, they haven't finished it. I get it. Life started lifing. But if you already got that course, like, finish that course. People don't understand how much work it takes to do this. It takes so much work to work for yourself. I don't have a boss standing over me telling me to do this. Why am I doing this? Why do I stay up all night long? I got cancer and sickle cell anemia and been living in black mold for years and need to be detoxing it out of my body. But because the detox is so severe, I'm having to literally break up the way that I'm healing my body in phases that's probably going to take me years to complete. Because somebody not letting the med bed technology be released. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a motherfucking course. And it's going to be called Turn Pain into Purpose. I am a hypersensitive, Hayoka empath, hypervigilant oracle. So my fucking spidey senses is crazy. I smell shit that's happening in my neighbor's house. I see things that other people cannot see all the time. That's the normal for me. But when you start eating clean as possible, whatever that means for you, you know. The shit that you know you don't need to be putting in you is bringing your frequency down. It's making you a vibrational match for the energetic water we're in. It's in the air. It's the frequencies. If you get upset right now, you're more likely to crash out. If you get upset right now, because the air is amplified. The eclipse amplified it even more. The technology electrifies the air. It radiates the air, and this affects the mind because the universe is mental. So that means what's happening in the universe is connected to our mental health. And look at the state of our mental health. Your mental health is ruled by your gut health. Your mental health is ruled by your gut health. Fuck a 4 for $4. It's cheap. Yeah, you can afford it. It might be all you can get. Go get you 4 apples. Get creative. Cook them motherfuckers up in 3-4 different ways. Get creative. Do what you need to do. Like, something just told me, just get this shit off your chest now. We not going to war. We've been at war. The war is inside the body and the mind. But why? What's the end game? The end game is the soul. Do you know most people walking around here are NPCs? They've been completely disconnected. They're just background people just hanging around in the background of your life, and you can't figure out like what's going on with certain people. Don't try to figure it out, because the program is a virus. So people are going to be crashing out. People are going to be just saying stuff to you where you're going to be like, wow, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But the way you respond is going to determine your frequency. Did y'all watch the movie Kingsman? Part 1, 2, and 3. I taught everybody about who Harold Bluetooth was and what the Bluetooth can actually do to the mind. It's on my Patreon. We've been prepped and primed for this time. It's time out for talking. It's time out for talking. I don't even want y'all to listen to me. Don't listen to me. Because I got, 1,500 videos on YouTube? Probably, 1,000 on TikTok now? I might get 10 views. But when I speak straight facts, accurate 100%, and you gotta wonder why. Because I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing the game. I don't like the way it feels to see people suffering. If you are a parent, stop feeding your kids things that you know you probably shouldn't be giving them. If you are going through an awakening, slowly start to pull your kids towards things that are healthier for them. Find ways to get it in them. If you can't get vegetables in them no other way than to make a smoothie and put fruits in it and hide the vegetables in it and mix it up, figure out a way to do that. Get them off of the sugar. When I got my cancer diagnosis, it wasn't a surprise to me. I grew up eating like some of the worst stuff because I grew up poor. Eating like some of the worst stuff because I grew up poor. So I ate whatever it was I was able to eat. Right? So it wasn't a surprise to me. But this was never about what you're eating. This was about your frequency. You ain't gonna be able to manifest shit that you want to manifest if your frequency can't support it. Your battery's drained. I've been telling y'all, everything is here to make us sick. If you ain't sick yet, just stick around a little bit longer. I'm about to be 46 years old. Despite all I've been through, I done had open heart surgery. I done had organ failure. I done had organs removed. Life ain't easy for me. Some days I can barely get out of the bed. And I still get up. I make my daughter breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. It is a sacrifice. It is an investment in her health. I don't want to talk about breaking generational curses if I ain't doing shit to break them. It don't feel right to me to not be in integrity. I don't want to ever make a video about nothing and show up here and I'm not even living in integrity in the background. Everything is about integrity. It's about your devotion. It's about your discipline. Are you for real about it? If you for real about it, then you're going to start vibrating on a different frequency. So when people come to you with bullshit, you going to recognize it as bullshit and you're not going to allow yourself to be manipulated into acting like an old version of you. Now, if I get triggered and I choose to act like an old version of me, it's because I fucking chose to. It's not version of me. It's because I fucking chose to. It's not because I lost control. I'm emotionally regulated because I do the work. Right? So if I start to click and I don't like this, the wind gets strong. Shit happens that ain't supposed to be happening. See, my name is Campson. That's a desert windstorm. That's not by coincidence. It was to remind me of my power so that I wouldn't misuse it. But because of the way I eat, because of the way I think, because of the way I work on my body, I'm healing my fascia. If you ain't start doing that, you're not going to be able to manifest the life that you want. You're not going to be able to end generational patterns because the shit is stored in your body. How in the hell you gonna make your mind behave a way that your body can't behave because there's too much trauma stored inside your body? I don't care what nobody else been telling y'all. I'm telling you how to really do this shit for real. I'm telling you from experience. My entire spiritual awakening and my partners. I don't like putting my business out in the streets. Why did me and my partner sit down every week and went live for 3 to 4 hours and met up with people in between and I'm doing readings? Why did I do that? Why did I go so hard doing that all of those years? Even risk getting demonetized and not getting paid. Like people that y'all see on this side, we gotta live too. And these platforms ain't paying us. Not the people that's giving you the real shit. But if you just sit and listen to it and get excited and leave and do nothing, it's gonna do nothing. We want everybody to stop playing with us. We feel like we're being played on every end. That's what awakening is. You start to see the game. You start to see the trickery. You start to see why so many of us got cancer. Why so many of us have lost our grandparents and parents to cancers and aunts and cousins and breast cancer, and why prostate cancer is so high. I think, what's his name? Montel Jordan? He got cancer. He got prostate cancer now. Like, what? Why? Why do so many black men have prostate cancer? Why do so many black men have colon cancer? Like, we got to start asking these questions and then actually start taking action and doing something different. And it might sound like I'm getting on y'all head, because I am. Because usually when y'all see me, I'm on some real calm, cool. I'm going to deliver the message to you in the kindest, most compassionate way possible. But this is my fierceness speaking. This is the segment inside of me that is speaking. This is the fire inside of me. I live this life. I'm so about this shit. I'm riding this shit for real. I couldn't walk last year. I was in a wheelchair. Does it hurt to walk? Yes. Do I do it every day? Yes. Do I have to take more breaks than most people? Yes. Do I have pity parties? No. Why? Because I'm not letting myself be on that vibration. I don't want to be a vibrational match for anything that is connected to a pity party. Because that means that you feel like you're a failure. If you're watching me, you're not a failure. I don't care what you done been through. Your life might not look like mine, but you done been through your own shit too. At what point you gonna start making that pain work for you instead of working for the pain? At what point you gonna start making that trauma work for you instead of working for the trauma? That's why so many of us, we either can't make enough money, our health ain't good, we're trading our health for the money. It's either one issue or the other or both. Relationships is just trash right now. Most single people don't even want to do the dating thing. I'm listening to people in the readings. Even people that's in partnerships, a lot of us not happy. We're not happy like we know we could be. But that's not on our part, and we've been socially engineered to be depressed. We've been socially engineered to be stressed out. And guess what? When the frequency of the things that you eating is a vibrational match for parasites, guess what the parasites do? The parasites manipulate your mind. The parasites are instigators. You remember instigators in school, and they'd go and be like, "Girl, she said she was at your boyfriend's house last night, yada yada, woo 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 woo." Just shit starters. That's what parasites are. And they instigate to your mind. And you just be sitting there minding your own damn business. You don't even remember that meal you ate 3 weeks ago. And here come the parasites. They got a whole lot of shit to say. Look how they just looked at you. They don't even really like you. They think you stupid. All of them thoughts that you be having, that ain't all you. Parasites think too. Parasites speak too. I'm putting y'all on game. Listen to me. This shit is contagious. Now I did several parasite detoxes and I'm still dealing with it. Because it's a process. If it took my whole life to get here, it's going to take some time for me to get it on track. When I want something sweet to eat, I eat me some dates or some figs. Something natural. If it didn't come from Mama Earth and mankind ain't had their hands in it, then that's what I'm eating. I don't want the artificial. I don't want none of that. If you got low self-esteem, want the artificial. I don't want none of that. If you got low self-esteem, earth is gonna go down, down, down. No matter how many affirmations you do, no matter how many journals you buy, no matter how many crystals you got, no matter how many videos and podcasts you watch, no matter how many books you get, ain't none of that shit go do shit until you start saying, you know what? Let me stop playing with myself. Let me stop sleeping on me. This shit might be hard, but I'm capable. I know I'm capable because there's so much shit that I went through in my past that I didn't think I was going to get through, and I got through it. Let me stop playing with myself. And when I stop playing with me, people won't feel like they can play with me like that. My reality won't play with me like that. See, it's a level of spiritual protection that you have when you start moving like this. Are you moving through the world like you know who you are? Or are you still moving through the world like you everybody else? You're not a normie. If you watching me, if you still here, if you already been tapped into me, you're not a normie. You don't fit in. There's absolutely nothing average about you. That's why people be trying you. That's why you be going through shit. Because you're here to be an alchemist. You're here to learn how to turn base metal to gold. Tell y'all something. Put me on the stage, put me on a TED Talk and watch what happened. Just let me loose. No censorship. Just let me loose. Cause see, I'm loose today. And this ain't even 10. I'm at a 2. Y'all ain't even seen me on 10. It is absolutely nothing the matrix can show me that I can't see through. You know why? Cause my heart is pure. Cause my mind is pure. Cause what I eat is pure. Cause I live this shit. I don't just get on here and be talking about it. I live this. When I left religion, people told me I was going to hell. I died and went to what was hell and figured out what hell really was and then came back and told the whole world. So that was kind of right. I did. But I came back. I came back so that I could deliver the message to the millions of people who go get it. Because it don't matter what this algorithm doing. The people that's meant to get this shit, go get this shit. And then y'all go take it and y'all go start changing your reality and we go shift this whole motherfucking paradigm. That's how this shit going. I don't care how many bombs being dropped and all of that that's happening. No. That does not mean we don't have power. The universe is mental. We need to heal our mind so that we can heal our world. That starts with you. What are you doing every day? What are you investing your energy into? What type of conversations do you invest your energy into? What do you entertain yourself with? How do you talk to your children? Like when I see people talking crazy to their kids for no reason, I just shake my head and I be like, I've been there. I don't judge nobody. When you stop criticizing yourself, you'll stop criticizing other people. But that don't mean that people ain't gonna feel like they being criticized by you, because when your frequency go higher, people go automatically feel away when they're around you because your energy challenges them to level up. And if they not ready to level up, they're gonna be annoyed by you. They're gonna be annoyed and irritated just by your presence. You're not doing anything to them. And the parasites get to talking. And the parasites tell them, oh, they judging you. They criticizing you. Look how they looking at you. They think you stupid. This shit happening in relationships. You hear me? Me and my partner have moments where we have a whole non-verbal conversation that I see the entities that's trying to spark that conversation. I'm like, I'm not even gonna play that game. I honor my partner and let my partner feel what he's feeling, but I don't have to jump in the sunken place with him. I trust and believe that he is going to get through his process and he's going to be able to pull himself up out of that on his own. It's not my responsibility to do that. See, Gen X people, we struggle with codependency because we was born with Libra and Pluto. Pluto and Libra. That energy mixed together, that's codependency. So if you're watching me and you are Gen X and you're in a relationship, 9 times out of 10, y'all got some codependency issues. And that's the root of y'all issues. This shit is so simple. But people like to make it complicated. And then a lot of people, and I'm not putting nobody down, but I'm just going to say this. When somebody really got solutions and answers for you, it's going to be like everything going to be telling you not to tap into what they telling you to tap into. I get on here and I say, turn pain into purpose. Grab that course. That course like $52. That's like what, 10 of them 4-for-4s y'all probably done ate this year, right? Like, grab that course. You go to the mall and you find some shit on sale. You spend about $50. But I tell you, I got a course that's going to tell you how to communicate non-verbally, how to communicate with your language. It's going to tell you how to create an atmosphere around you, even if you're in the house with people who depressed and going through things intense. People be going through shit. I have adult children and grandsons, so I have watched this 4 generations, 2 before me and 2 after. And I'm right in the middle of it. But why? Because it's in the air. Because doom scrolling is more rewarding to us than actually following through. It's like I can't do the things that I need to do that would actually give me the life that I want, because I got all of these distractions and life is lifing and this is happening and that is happening. And I'm not saying ain't no excuses, but I've been transparent with y'all about my challenges. If I was able to create the course with all these challenges, and if you ever created a course, or if you haven't, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Way more work than what $52 could pay for. But I tell you, hey, I got this course, do that. But the parasites get to talking. And it's like, like, do you really want to do that? You not already tried that with somebody else and it really did lead to nothing. Like this how you know you found something that's going to help you. Because all of a sudden, resistance started popping up. That's why some of us can't work out consistently. No matter how many times you tell yourself, no matter how much shit you order, no matter, you can't be consistent. And it ain't your fault. That is a legit struggle for me too. I'm on the ADHD and a little bit autistic spectrum, so I get it. We start some shit good, but finishing it, nah, that's a struggle. So you want to work on that one thing. Let me start something and actually figure out a strategy to finishing it. You get a reward for doing that. Just that one thing. Some of y'all would benefit. It's so much that's in that course. There's no way I can make enough videos to tell y'all what's all in that course. It's crazy how much shit is in that course. Me and my partner both went through a dark night of the soul at the same time. Like, I thought, like, literally, I would go from wanting to kiss him to choke the hell out of him. Kiss him, choke the hell out of him. Kiss him, choke his ass out. Kiss him, choke his ass out. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, this is new. You know, is this some new BDSM shit trying to come in? What's going on here? And I had to figure out what was happening to me. And when I realized, oh, no, you was the one that said you wanted to end generational patterns, and this is what it looks like. So y'all go constantly be triggering each other until you do what it is that you came here to do. I was like, wait a minute. But everybody else say, when you start having relationship issues, you just need to break up or get divorced or get separated or just be mean as hell to each other. But act like you like each other in front of the kids because you stay together for the sake of the kids. All of that shit, it creates disease. I watched my grandparents die with diseases that came from toxic relationships. Are y'all listening to me? There is another way. There is more than one way. There is always more than one way. And everybody, I even hired people. I hired coaches to help me. I hired coaches to help me with everything. Anything I can't figure out to do and what to do on my own, I go and I find somebody and I hire them to help me do it. So when I build a course, it's a whole lot of wisdom that I have collected from all of those experiences. But the thing that I wasn't getting was, I'm like, no, let me just be real 100 with y'all right now. If you are in a relationship and your partner do shit you don't like, the prices of food alone got you wondering, is it another way? The price of rent and mortgage has got you thinking, is it another way? Because you're going to do one or two things, and unless you're a millionaire, baby, you're going to do one or two things. Y'all going to stay together, and y'all going to learn how to create peace with each other so that we can survive, because this is an economic apocalypse that we're going through right now. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out eventually, but it's going to be a little rocky and a little rough for a moment. Y'all either go do that, or y'all going to be constantly hurting each other energetically. Maybe not even physically, but energetically. And guess who gonna get the worst part of that? The woman. Because women have wombs. And our wombs are engineered physiologically, physically, spiritually, emotionally, biochemically to be able to hold life. So guess what? We hold on. Every argument, every disagreement, every problem that ever happened that was not solved. Most men have terrible conflict resolution skills. So we end up holding all of that energy inside of us. So if you're wondering why your grandmama had lupus, had cancer, it wasn't just the food. In traditional Chinese medicine, which is what resonates the most as being accurate, there are 3 things that cause disease. One of them is your environment, which could be like pathogens, mold, stuff like that. It could also be genetics. It's usually based on energy. And it could also be toxic people. Those are the main 3 things. I've been getting acupuncture and using traditional Chinese medicine since 2015. So 10 years now. This is how long I've been on this healing journey. Mind, body, soul. So when they put the pressure on us economically, it caused some people to lean more towards making money so that I can feel safe and be okay. But I still feel like I'm being drained. I still feel like I'm in a toxic relationship, even with my job, even with my career, even with the people I work for, the people I work around. And then other people who, like me, might be an entrepreneur or stay-at-home wife or daddy, because daddies do the stay-at-home thing too. And it's like I'm having difficulties in my relationship that are making me sick. So like they getting us on both sides. Ain't nobody really sliding through. And if you're not having any health issues at this point, what are you doing with that energy? What are you doing with the beauty of having a healthy body? What are you doing? Are you doing anything for anybody other than you? Because if you're not, you're a part of the problem. This is what we're leading to. I saw a report. Do y'all know millennials? Do y'all know that millennials are leaving this earth at the highest rate of any group of people? I'm not going to get into how they leaving. But do y'all know that? That's a problem. That's a problem that none of us should be ignoring. Not those of us who feel like we're here to be cycle breakers. What is going on in this world where this is happening? We're deficient in love. Love is a frequency. And guess what? Not just the way that you think. Because if you got parasites and you're eating what they tell you to eat, you're feeding their mindset more than your own. So you're not going to be able to hear your higher, our divine self speaking to you, which is always speaking to you. We have ancestors that now have realized the truth, now that they have left their physical body, and they pissed off. They pissed off because they feel like they was cheated out of life. So they looking at us like, what you gonna do? You got access to the internet. You got access to so much more information than we did. When you start healing yourself, you're healing your bloodline too. And when you start healing your bloodline, the universe starts to support you and back you up in a very unique way. Everywhere I go, I get free stuff. It happens to me so much, I don't even talk about it. Because it's like a common thing. Because the universe be supporting me. When it's a bad wreck, I know. If I'm not supposed to get on the plane, I'll get the message. If I'm not supposed to go on a cruise ship, I'll get the message. Like so many things that could have happened negative to me didn't. because of the way I'm tapped in. What are you plugged into? This is a matrix. And there's more than one matrix. What are you plugged into? And I know that whole affirmation thing and the meditation and being able to manifest your reality, and you just need to do this one thing. There is no one thing. There is no one thing. You must create a system. You must create a map that resonates and works for you. And when you start doing things that's gonna actually help you, because I know I'm talking to empaths. We feel everything. And we feel things so deeply. But if you are emotionally dysregulated, if you are easily triggered, easily annoyed by things, and then you can't control the way that you respond, you're feeding the very system that you hate to have to deal with. And as long as you're feeding a system that is fueled by hate, you remain tethered to the frequency of fear. And as long as you're tethered to the frequency of fear, you're not going to be able to change anything in your life. I might look like I don't go through nothing today. I don't look like this all the time. During the eclipse, I was balled up in a knot in tears. I see things that other people don't see. When I talk to people and meet people, I can see how much time they got left unless they make a change. And there are some young people that I have talked to recently where they got like 6 months, maybe 9. I can't just say that to them. But they're making choices that's keeping them aligned with a parasitic system. So when you hear me speak, I'm never speaking against the people who are victims of the system. I'm speaking against the corrupted system. And it is the systems that's the issue. It's not the people. And though I went no contact with my biological family, because the level of abuse and the level of trauma that I was dealing with, I knew that I was going to leave here if I didn't. I had no choice. It was save me or die trying. And I chose to save me. My love did not disappear. I grieved like I had to bury those people. It hurted me to a level that I have never even watched a video where anybody could explain how much pain you feel when your biological family can no longer be a part of your daily routine, can no longer be a part of your system. Because my system had become very opposite of the timeline they were on. So in order for me to be on their timeline, I was going to have to move, live, and think and breathe the way that they did. And the smear campaigns that happen, that's not the people. I'm not angry with anybody I'm biologically related to. I love them now more than ever because I'm at a different frequency. But I knew it was something I had to do. And some of y'all know this eclipse is cutting cords. The next eclipse is going to cut more cords. Some of y'all know what's no longer serving you in your life. But the system told us that family over everything. The system told us that cash rule everything around me. The system told us that you must be productive. The system told us that you cannot be a woman and speak your motherfucking mind, or people ain't gonna like you and they gonna call you a bitch. The system made us afraid as women to own our rawness and own our truth. The system told men, you are to be the leaders. Women are not fit to lead anything. They must stand behind you like you a motherfucking pimp. 6 feet behind you, walk 6 feet behind me. You follow me, you submit to me. That's a slave master program. So it's not the men. And I know y'all probably heard the men are incapable of love. That's not true. The system engineered them in a way that makes it difficult for them to love, to actually have empathy. But a lot of them have brain damage. Real, actual brain damage. I'm talking about brain trauma, neurological damage that can be seen on MRIs. Their prefrontal cortex is all messed up, so they can't perceive things the way that they're happening. If they went through trauma, they probably have complex PTSD, so their nervous system is dysregulated. You can't be empathic and compassionate when you like that. You in survival mode. It's motherfucking lions, tigers, and bears. And it could be just my wife and my children, but they feel like they in the jungle. The system did that to us because we're stronger together than apart. So when I created that course, I was going through that. Now I'm diagnosed. I went to get diagnosed. I wanted to know what was happening with me. What criteria do I meet? Am I a narcissist? I need to know. Am I bipolar? I need to know. Am I depressed? I need to know. Do I have complex PTSD? I need to know. See, I did the work on both sides. So I didn't just do the mystical, spiritual shit. I did the psychological testing shit too. And when I found out I had complex PTSD, it made so many things make sense. When you have complex PTSD, of course you're going to have dysfunctional relationships. Of course you're going to have dysfunctional relationships with food. Of course you're going to have fluctuations in your finances. Of course you're going to have things happening with your health that you can't explain. Right? So when I got to the root of it, I'm working with an acupuncturist who has been an acupuncturist. His lineage goes back 400 years. That was like before slavery even started. That's how long it's been in his bloodline. I go out and I seek the best of the best. Because I'm all about quality. I want people to have impact and effect. When I take my last breath, I don't know how many more near-death experiences I gotta have. Hopefully I'm done with those. I get back to y'all and let you know. But when I take my actual last breath and I don't choose to come back, because last 2 times I chose to come back. But when I do, I want to be able to look back and say, you know what? I took a motherfucking chance and I had courage. And I did the shit that I was afraid to do. I said the shit that I was afraid to say. I challenged the system. And this is what I want you to start thinking. You don't have to move like me, speak like me, do what I do. Because I don't always speak like this. But like something today is just like, this is the delivery today. Okay? I'm not trying to put myself into nobody's box and behave the way nobody think that I should. If they not gonna pay me and they not gonna let me be monetized, well, fuck it, I'm gonna say what the fuck I need to say. And I'm gonna say it how I need to say it. And despite the words that I'm using, you will feel the love and compassion behind what I'm saying. Because if I wasn't passionate about the conversation that I'm having with you, I wouldn't have been on here this long. I wouldn't make this much content. I don't do this shit because it's cute, because it's fun and it's trendy. I've been on this shit. I created a lot of waves. I created a lot of movements. Some of the people that y'all watch, they came to me to get guidance. That's what I want. I want to see people fly. And nobody has to ever know that it was Camson that helped to spark them, that helped to guide them, that gave them the Akashic Record. Nobody has to ever know. So I want y'all to take this from this. Past Popeyes. Do not stop at Popeyes on your way home. If this conversation is resonating with you, start looking at that shit for what it is. Don't be afraid to see that shit for what it is. Past churches. And also past churches. Because you can clone a lot of different ways. You can clone people by making them obey laws in a world full of devils, in a world that's ran by demons, but tell people to act like angels all the time. That's a great way to keep you as a sheep. That's a great way to keep you as the hunted and not the hunter. Don't nobody want to be no victim. Don't nobody want to be no prey. No. Find you some of these shops, these Indian shops, these Lebanese, these Mediterranean. If you want to get some meat or something, farmers market, like find stuff that's local, or people that have certain beliefs where they have to eat clean animals. If you're gonna do that, like it can be done. Now, do I eat a lot less than I used to? Of course. This is why I lost 50 pounds. I have not gained it back. I'm not gonna gain it back because I changed my lifestyle. I changed my mindset. The way that I move my body is so important. Ladies, if you ever had a man that you knew wasn't good for you and you allow him into your temple, that's not a one-time thing. That you have to spend the rest of your life treating your body like it is an altar, treating yourself like you are the church, because you are. We are the church. We are the church. Anatomically, I could break all of that down metaphysically, but I've already done that. It's on Patreon. It's called WAP Wars. We are the church. The physical makeup of our body. The fact that a woman's left breast can help a child to grow and her right breast can sustain that child's immune system alone. I mean, if that don't sound like resurrection ability, healing ability, I don't know what does. We are the water and the wine, right? And so you want to treat yourself different. Anything you want to change in your life, start with how you treat you. Fellas, they told y'all blue balls was a thing. I'm speaking against the systems. This is how you bend spoons. It's not about bending actual spoons. It's about being able to bend reality with your mind, your heart, and the way that you live, your routines or rituals, what you do every day. Fellas, don't be letting your fluid go. Stop doing that. Stop letting your seed out just because you feel good. Stop letting your seed out. Stop doing that. Blue balls is not a thing. It's not a thing. It might feel like it sometimes. Because I know a lot of people ain't got people that they feel like they can even trust to share their body intimately with right now. That's just the type of earth we on right now. It's going to be like that for a little while until we get healed. Because when you know your worth, you're like, I'm not mingling my body with that type of energy. But don't do that. Don't do that. That fluid right there could be helping your mind heal from them traumas that you ain't been able to deal with. Don't do that. That's your spinal fluid. That holds data and information and power to create life. So use it to heal your mind. I'm going to be real with you. So many men out here, y'all are severely mentally ill. Y'all hearts are broken. Y'all are guarded. You lack conflict resolution skills, and you're emotionally dysregulated. And a lot of women, as a result of that, are afraid to open up. This ain't just the single women. It's women that's in relationships too. You're afraid to open up. We're seeing so many different versions of people hop out. It's the parasites. Parasites is what all the ancient texts that talk about demons and stuff, jinns, guess where they live? They live in the gut. You know, you got 25 feet of intestine, and that's just physical space. But we are the microcosm of the macrocosm, which means a whole universe lives inside of each and every one of us. So I just took y'all from A to B. This has been a masterclass on how to start breaking through the trauma loops of the matrix. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I was feeling fatigued today. I'm working on building up my blood. Your spleen. Take care of your spleen, y'all. I know y'all ain't heard nobody else say this. Everybody be talking about manifesting and shit, but ain't nobody telling you what to do with your actual physical body, what to do with your actual mind, what to do with the stress that's in your life. And it just put pressure on you, and it make you feel worse when you can't live up to it. All right? So I'm finna get my baby from school, but I love y'all. I hope y'all received that as it was. And let's keep breaking generational curses over here. All right? And I don't know when y'all gonna see me again, but stay tuned. Don't be ignoring my messages because I got 3 views and shit like that. That just lets you know that the shit I be saying be facts.